Becky Swain, Amy Cudden, is back on Coronation Street, and she's making it crystal clear she will stop at nothing to win back her wife, Lisa Swain, Vicky Myers, and reclaim the family she lost. But standing firmly in her way is Lisa's fiancée, Carla Connor, Allison King, and Becky's determination is threatening to tear all three women apart in a storm of lies, jealousy, and manipulation. When Becky made her shocking return to Weatherfield earlier this year, the whole street was stunned. For 4 long years, Lisa and her daughter Betsy, Sydney Martin, had lived under the heartbreaking belief that Becky, a police officer, had died in the line of duty. Her sudden reappearance, alive and well, was nothing short of a miracle. But as with most miracles in Coronation Street, there was a darker truth behind her story. According to Becky, she hadn't died at all. She had been forced to fake her death and go into hiding in Spain, fearing that the dangerous criminals she'd helped put behind bars would target her and her family. It was a dramatic tale, one that painted her as both a hero and a victim. And while Lisa and Betsy were initially overwhelmed with emotion, the joy of reunion soon gave way to confusion and heartbreak. Because in Becky's absence, Lisa's life had changed completely. She had found new love in Carla Connor, the formidable businesswoman and underworld factory boss. The two had not only fallen deeply in love, but were engaged and planning a future together. Lisa made it clear her heart now belonged to Carla. But Becky, ever the fighter, wasn't ready to let go. From the start, Becky began weaving her web. She tried every emotional trick in the book to pull Lisa back into her orbit, from replaying their old wedding song to sharing nostalgic stories about their past life together. In a particularly desperate moment, she even kissed Lisa during a party at the Rovers' return, hoping to reignite their old spark. But Lisa didn't take the bait. Her heart and her loyalty stayed with Carla. Still, Becky wasn't ready to accept defeat. Instead, she shifted tactics targeting Betsy. She began whispering poisonous thoughts into her daughter's mind, warning her that Carla was toxic and would eventually destroy their family. But Betsy wasn't convinced. Having lived through the pain of Becky's supposed death, she knew how much Carla had supported both her and her mother through those dark times. Betsy called her mom out, reminding Becky that it was Carla who had held them together when they were broken. Carla is no fool, and Becky's manipulative ways didn't go unnoticed. When Becky claimed she was being watched and needed to move in with Lisa, Betsy, and Carla for her own safety, Carla immediately saw it as another calculated move. She confronted Becky head-on, calling her bluff and telling Lisa to wake up before it was too late. The confrontation left everyone shaken. Lisa and Betsy were furious with Carla, feeling she'd gone too far, exactly what Becky had hoped for. Becky's fake tears may have looked convincing to some, but Carla knew better, and that's when the battle lines were drawn. In upcoming Coronation Street episodes, Becky's vendetta takes a darker, more calculated turn. On the anniversary of Carla and Lisa's first kiss, Carla plans a romantic day full of surprises, but the celebrations quickly collapse when a police officer suddenly shows up at the factory with shocking news. Someone has filed a complaint accusing Carla of fraudulent business activity. Carla, blindsided and furious, is taken to the police station for questioning. She immediately suspects Becky is behind the false accusation. After all, who else would benefit from destroying her reputation and driving a wedge between her and Lisa? At the station, Detective Kit Green, Jacob Roberts, questions Carla, but it doesn't take long for the truth to come out. There's no evidence, no witnesses, nothing to support the fraud allegations. Kit informs her that she's free to go, leaving Carla seething. For Carla Connor, this isn't just a misunderstanding, it's war. She knows Becky has crossed a dangerous line by using lies and the law to attack her. Furious and determined, Carla vows to expose Becky once and for all. Meanwhile, Lisa finds herself torn between two worlds, the ghost of her past with Becky and the life she's built with Carla. Betsy, caught in the middle, struggles to make sense of her mother's deceit and her stepmother's fury. The emotional toll on the Swain family is growing unbearable, and Weatherfield is bracing itself for the inevitable explosion. Will Lisa finally see Becky's true colors before it's too late? Can Carla protect her relationship and her business from Becky's manipulative schemes? Or will Becky's obsession push her to take an even darker turn? One thing's for sure, Becky Swain is far from done. And in Coronation Street, when love turns into obsession, no one comes out unscathed.